This is Joy Anderson. Thank you so much for coming over and joining us as we find out what I have been doing for the past 2 months. This is our brand new schoolhouse. As you can see, it's totally dilapidated, but I'm going to show you the renovation that we did over a 2 month period. You can see right here the cactus and the yucca plants and the old railroad ties, and every time we're going to show you before and then an after video. Okay, so look how bad this looks first off. Okay, you can see that it's got this green old color. It's like a 1970s style house. When we saw this property, we said, oh my gosh, I don't know about this, but eventually we learned it's amazing. This is the old roof that we were going to be replacing also, and you can see the gutter falling off there. So let's go ahead and now look at the after picture. And in just a minute, you're going to see that house. This is the cactus and the yucca area again. We ripped out all of the plants, put in gravel on top, took out all the railroad ties. Over here, you can see our parking area, the extra parking, and this is our beautiful schoolhouse. We love the color red. I was so nervous that it would come out pink, but thankfully it did not. Over here is the side yard. You can notice that there's a chain link fence. We will be replacing that in a little bit here. But moving along, the grass was just horrible. It was basically just weeds and dirt. And this is an overhanging driveway area, a little like kind of a overhang garage area. So what we did was we obviously reseeded the entire yard. We put in a sprinkler system, brand new grass, and look how beautiful it came even in October when it was getting seeded. It was beautiful, so nice. So you can see our 4-foot picket fence that we took all the way across the entire front of the property, and the white trim of the shutters just really adds a beautiful touch. And then of course we did a new roof and fixed the gutters as well. This is in the front of the property. It shows a brick wall right here. It was old and fallen apart and just really, really bad. So what we did was we went to Lowe's and we picked out some beautiful pavers and we made a paver wall, as you can see right here. And the mums were even in bloom, even in October. And they lasted only for about 3 weeks after our open house, which was fine. That's all we needed them for. You can see how the grass is coming in beautifully. We planted some landscaping up to the side there. You'll see in just a minute. This is the back of the property, and as you notice, there is an old decking system. This was pretty falling apart. The stairs were really rickety and kind of scary to go down. They're also very steep, especially for little children to go down. So what we did, and also that gutter, as you see right there, was just falling apart. This was actually the state it was in when we came to say we want to make an offer on this place. It was in this state. It was crazy, but we had high hopes for this property. Now when we went through the conversion, it is a commercial property, so we did need to put in a handicap ramp. So we took it from the top of that overhanging garage area and we brought it all the way down. It has a very slow incline, so it's great for wheelchairs or just even for children running down. It leads out to the backyard there. And now you can see that the staircase has been changed so that it now has much shorter steps for the preschoolers to be able to walk up, because we actually brought that decking system up a good about 4 feet higher than it normally was. So now our stairs are a lot shorter. Perfect for preschoolers, and that is redwood. Isn't that beautiful? The brick has also been whitewashed. It was pretty dirty before, so we went ahead and whitewashed it all, and it looks really nice right now. Really contrasts beautifully with our red color. As you come over here, you can see that obviously we cleared out all the debris, and there are gates on all of those decking areas. Now out here is our backyard. Totally in a state of disrepair, I will tell you that much. Weeds have overgrown it, and we went ahead and rototilled it all. Of course, with the new sprinkler system and grass, it just came in beautifully. You can see our vinyl fencing on that one side yard there that enclosed that side of the backyard. And this is a view from the other side of the backyard, where you can see there's just so much debris and a bunch of things just, cluttering the backyard. It really takes a good eye to be able to see through all that and see the possibilities for a beautiful schoolhouse. But thankfully, we were able to look past all that. And now you can see that decking system and the other vinyl fence that encloses the other side of the backyard. So the grass really came in beautifully. Eventually, we will be replacing all of the chain link fencing with vinyl fencing. But as you know, it is a little bit pricey to put in new vinyl fencing nowadays. And in the backyard here, we have a walnut tree. And we actually just lost all the leaves this last week. It got pretty cold. And our lonesome little bench back there, we're waiting for a big fundraiser to have our play area installed. This is the view from the front of the property. Out front, you can see all the cactus. And now you see that we extended that paver wall a little bit and added a lot of landscaping. There's the view of the fence. And you can see our sign also that we put up in that triangle area there. This is the view of the front of the house. And in just a minute, you're going to see how we went ahead and made a beautiful landscaping area to go around the corner of the house. We put a pine tree in there and also two beautiful bushes in pots at the front door to kind of add some great curb appeal. The red and white is so beautiful with the curb appeal. It just is so striking from the street. Everyone looks at it and says, "Oh my gosh, look at this. I didn't even know it was here before." We added a little welcome mat. Always do that for a little bit of a fun, happy feeling. And of course, it has a keypad entry for all of our parents. And now we're going to look inside. This was the view before we renovated it. And as we walked in here, we said, whoa, this place needs a ton of work. All the floors were ripped out. Some of the walls were various colors, ranging from white to yellow to blue. And we said, what are we going to do with this place? So what we did was we made a tile entry, and then we carpeted the rest of the house. Brand new carpet, a beautiful plush, really soft kind of carpet that the kids just love taking their shoes off and walking around on. We added two railings to both staircases so that the children were able to come up and down the stairs carefully. The tile flooring just really adds a touch of warmth to the home as well. And now as we go downstairs, you'll see that this is a little crazy down here. As you open up the closet door to your left, you can see just what kind of an old home it is. I mean, it has water damage and just craziness, but we sealed off all the walls. And down here on the staircase, this is something that's really fun. Whenever you have staircases, you've got to put pictures on the walls. So we put a bunch of pictures on the walls and a lot of little decor coming down so that as parents are walking down the stairs, they're just super excited and happy about this fun place. As you come down, you'll go ahead and of course see our welcome sign there. But then coming over, I will show you into that closet again. We, like I said, sealed all the walls, repainted. The downstairs we did keep in a white paint, and we put new doors on all of the doors. They were old brown doors before, so we went ahead and put a 6-panel white doors on all of those. And then in just a minute, now you're going to go ahead and see the bathroom. This was a, old 70s style bathroom. You can see that bathroom shower right there just isn't much to look at. Thankfully, our preschoolers don't need a bathtub or a shower. So when we renovated the place, we were able to just hide it pretty much and put on a fun little shower curtain. And as you see right here, it's got this adorable little froggy style shower curtain. It really brightens up the room with the green and the yellow and the red. And I went to a thrift store to find just some of this wall decor. It's really great when you can find these wall decor things for just very inexpensive, a couple dollars a piece. So definitely check out your thrift store finds for any kind of wall decor. The froggy is just so fun. He really adds a lot of life to that bathroom. The preschoolers always love it. And what we did for this bathroom was it needed to be handicap accessible also. So we took out the existing sink area and replaced it with a handicap accessible sink. And then it really worked out well to have a nice storage unit right there for some extra things. One of the fun things that I did with this storage unit was I used these little hooks that you'll find over in the sewing area. These little hooks that you can see right here. They're like curtain hooks. I bought a zillion of those, and what I did was I went ahead and I put some curtains on the side of that so we had some great storage area. Now this is our main preschool room. This is the old existing horrible looking wood paneling. And as you look around here, it just really makes the space so dark. The walls were white. They had been painted white, but all the wood paneling really needed to go. So instead of ripping it off and having to sheetrock the entire place, we decided to just paint over it. You can notice it's a huge room, which is very, very nice, and the ceilings have actually been raised, so it's not a typical basement ceiling. Now walking in, you can see that we have carpet on the left, and then we put in vinyl flooring on the right. That's great for our arts and craft area, and the carpet's perfect for all of those other circle time area things. Now, do you see the curtains that are hanging there? Those are actually hiding the fireplace. A little tip that I was saying, how am I going to hide that fireplace? And I got this brilliant idea of the curtains. So that's really fun, and here's our circle time rug. We have a lot of different center areas, and in another video that will be coming out in a few days, we will reveal all of the changes to the preschool room and how you can decorate your own preschool room to help get a center based preschool room that'll be really, really helpful when you have your preschoolers. Now what you can see over here is that, of course, was the existing white walls, but look over here on the right and you'll see the wood paneling. It's a very soft off-white color. You can see the trim white color just barely, you can definitely tell and notice there. And notice that it's different, but it really just lightens up the place. These fun curtains that we got are really great because the preschooler parents can always see each other. And moving around the room, all of that paneling was painted. We love to put bright colors on the walls to just really brighten up the space. And we even have a little fun kitty couch, great for the reading corner. We have our little pet fish as well. You should always have some kind of a pet in your classroom. Moving off into our arts area, of course you need lots of storage. And one of the things that I love is, as you see on the top of our picture, not sure if we'll show it again, but over on the top we put all of the children's names with their artwork. These are some of the tables that we have in our preschool, and I love them. They're from Scholarcraft, with six chairs to the table as well. And then we just love to put lots of bright things. So there you can see all of the preschoolers' artwork. It's got their name on the little star and then their piece of artwork, and we change that every month. Now, moving upstairs, this was the kitchen that, wow, was brown paneling and brown wood and brown doors and existing original fixtures from all of their lighting and all of their appliances. And although we haven't changed too much, see, this is the before, but once you see the after, you're going to notice we haven't changed too much. We just cleaned it up a lot. Because this actually will be converted into our kindergarten space in next year. So that's something that's really exciting that we're doing. We're actually doing a private kindergarten next year. And as you move along, you can see that all the flooring again has been ripped up over there. The carpet has been ripped up, and that leads out, of course, onto the deck. So we took off all of the light fixtures and put in new lighting, and you'll see in a minute how all of these things have been fixed. Moving off into the bigger space over here, where we're also going to be having the kindergarten room as well. Has a huge window that leads out to the front yard there that you can oversee. And now let's go ahead and look at our new space upstairs. So carpet extends, of course, and as we move around to the left, you can see the kitchen through that little space there. But as we move around to the left here, you'll see this existing living room area. This is going to be amazing for our kindergartners. We're going to have so much fun up here. On the left, we're going to have all of our coat cubbies. Haven't gotten those installed yet. And then moving around, obviously this is a great circle time area. We put curtains on the windows. That's a great tip if you ever have old windows that you can't get replaced. Just put a little sheer curtain in front of them, and then it kind of hides any kind of old type of window. So that's an excellent tip there. A little dramatic play area, and of course this upstairs area is nowhere near complete for a kindergarten area. This is probably only about 20% of what it actually will be. I've got great plans for this space up here. So a little area that they can do lots of writing and different things. Moving off into the kitchen area, as you'll see, we did keep the vinyl flooring. However, once we do the renovation next year and rip out a wall or two, we will get all brand new vinyl flooring. And you can see we put some curtains up front with all of our little windows. And moving around, we didn't do too much to the kitchen. We just pretty much cleaned it up and had a great time doing that. My kiddos are so proud of themselves for all their great work. And a fun thing that I did was put that little bulletin board up there on the left to hide some of that wood paneling. And there's a fun little art sink right there that'll be great for our kindergartners. They're going to love that art sink. And that is the end of the kitchen area with all of the renovation there. This is the old bathroom that is upstairs. As you can tell, it's a pink tub, a pink toilet, and a pink sink. We had a very fun time trying to figure out how to renovate this bathroom without incurring too much of a cost. So one of the best things to do when you're ever doing a bathroom is try to hide as much as you possibly can. And all of a sudden a couple, $20 here or $30 there will actually hide a lot of those problems. So we just hid the pink sink, we hid the window in the back, and put some fun, colorful things on the wall. And that was able to hide some of those things that would have cost tens of thousands of dollars to rip out a bathtub and put in a new one, and a new sink and all those different things. So eventually we'll be doing some other things in the bathroom, but we did get new lighting fixtures throughout the entire house, so that's really fun there too. And there's the last lighting fixture. So I hope you had fun. We'll talk to you later.